and I. And what's going on? We're a little late. Sorry about that, but Dave had me sidetracked talking about MEK and shit. Huh? You can't get MEK in California anymore. Methyl ethyl ketone, right?
That's what it is.
Because I had a motorcycle tank, I got to strip the liner out of it.
We used to use it a lot in the refineries.
Yeah, so you used to work in the refinery?
I used to paint in the refineries.
Because you're from Richmond.
No, I'm not from Richmond.
Oh, bullshit. You're from
I
Richmond.
painted in Richmond. I painted in Chevron in
You're
Richmond.
from Cocoa County, right?
I'm from Cocoa
Well,
County.
that's Richmond, right?
Richmond is in
Don't
Cocoa
fuck
County.
around, Dave.
But I painted at Chevron in Richmond.
Listen. John Hall, what's up, brother Zach? John Hall.
John Hall.
Said, what's up, Dave?
What's up, John?
Katie Mack, what's happening? Rocking the merch. Got the merch on, yeah. Dave got a prison. I had to give him a couple shirts.
Yeah.
I might have to give you a new one. We got a Viking one.
Oh, that sounds good. I like that Viking.
Yeah.
I like that Viking.
So you used to work at the refinery?
I used to work in all the
you're from
refineries.
Richmond, right?
I'm not from Richmond. I'm from Pleasant Hill.
But the same thing, right?
But I used to work in. It really isn't.
Well, see, I'm from San Diego, right?
Right.
But I'm from Lakeside.
Okay, that's like saying, but you're not. You're from Lakeside.
I'm from Lakeside, but it's part of San Diego County.
Part of San Diego
So you're
County.
from Richmond, right?
If you want to say you're from Contra Costa County.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
The same thing, right?
Yeah, Contra Costa County. Yeah, Richmond.
Where's your A's hat?
It's at the house.
Yeah, you're a Raider fan, right?
No, I'm a 40. I like the Raiders. Don't get me wrong.
Don't blast me in the shit.
my dad.
Tashanka, what's going on?
My dad was a Raiders fan.
Reggie Fleming, was he?
Yeah.
Oh, he must have been
Die hard.
a good motherfucker.
He loved the Raiders.
That's
man.
right. He's a smart man.
He loved them Raiders.
He was with a winning
team. And the Oakland A's. We used to go out and watch the Oakland A's play all the time.
One ace hat's enough.
I might go out and watch them play tomorrow if they're playing the Rangers, right?
You gonna watch them on TV?
No, I'll go to the game.
Are you?
I want to go to the game.
I want to go to a game.
You want to go to the game tomorrow?
I don't know. Not tomorrow. We got shit to do. We got to go to church.
I gotta find out if they're playing tomorrow.
John Hall, what's going on? Jeff, what's going on? Let me see. We got the phone going on here tonight. So, yeah, what's happening, Jeff? Everything's good, brother. Oak Trini. Let the beard grow. Derek, what's happening? Yo, Aaron. Breaking his heart. He said he's breaking his heart. I like to go see an Oakland A's game.
Yeah, I used to go out there all the time.
All right, now.
My dad used to take me out there and watch. We used to go out there all the freaking time.
Oakland A's?
Go out to the Coliseum.
Are they going to move?
I hope not.
Hope they don't follow the Raiders to Vegas.
But nobody wants. I heard on the radio the other day. No baseball player. All these up and coming players don't want to play for Oakland unless it's the last resort.
Why?
Because the owners. The owners are garbage.
Are they?
The owners are horrible.
Are they scumbags?
I wish they would sell the team.
Chargers. They're in L.A. now.
The L.A. Chargers.
Yeah, ex-Vandal, Angels, that's right. Why are the Oakland A's starting pitchers like orphans? Because they don't know where home is. You watch that movie, Billy Ball?
I love it.
It's a pretty good movie.
I love it. Billy Bean is the greatest.
What's Dave drinking?
I'm drinking water.
LaCroix.
LaCroix.
No beers now. Dave doesn't drink. Dave doesn't get loaded.
I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't smoke weed.
I don't drink and I don't smoke and I don't drink. Long as I got my plastic Jesus right now on the dashboard of my car. Remember that song? Yeah, I hang out with a lot of guys that are clean and sober.
Yeah, I like it better.
Guys that I ride with and guys I've been to prison with, and
it's okay.
Great movie. Yeah, great movie. It was a great movie.
It was a great movie.
So back to this MEK, right? So methyl ethyl ketone.
We used to use it. We used it for cleaning pots.
You can't get it in California unless you have an industrial reason to have it or something.
They probably still have it in refineries.
So I got these gas tanks I want to paint. These weekends there's something to throw you on. I mean, it's want you, Dave, chop it up. That's right, brother.
That's right.
How long you been clean, Dave? John asked.
For God,
couple months?
No, for years, for many, many years. So
You didn't get drunk and bang your head?
no, I was going through a roof hatch.
Yeah.
And pushed up the hatch, and it came down and smashed me in the head.
So I got these gas tanks. I'm going to paint them. Derek, what's going on? I don't care if it rains or freezes as long as Plastic Jesus. That's a funny song. Sitting on the dashboard of my car. That's right. Mr. Wilson View, what's going on? Jake Stewart, what's happening? A carb-free Bud Lights. Yeah, that's cool. Do your thing, brother. Randy Mallory, right on. That's right. Teddy Mack. Yeah, so I got these gas tanks, and I got one of them. I got to strip the plastic. It has a plastic liner in there. I got to strip it out.
MEK pretty much. I mean, we used to paint epoxy with paint epoxies, right? And there was nothing when you went to go clean your lines out, and you went to clean your pot. There was nothing that would take that epoxy once it started setting up.
Yeah.
Off the inside of the hoses and your pot, except for MEK.
You take it off?
You'd strip it right down.
I gotta let it sit or what?
You have to let it sit.
Because I put some in a bowl out here and I put that plastic liner in there. It evaporated before it ate it up.
Yeah.
It'll eat it up?
Well, I don't know. It's a plastic liner.
Yeah, it's kind of a plastic.
If it was plastic, I would think that stuff would eat it up right now.
It didn't eat it right up, so I'm kind of.
I
don't want to sell. I don't want to do a badass paint job and sell a gas tank, and then they got to strip the liner out. I want to sell them. It'll be brand new when they get it.
Well, yeah.
Badass motherfucker.
Even if you got to take it down and have them sandblast it.
Now they can't sandblast the inside. What you do is you take other alternative is to take it to push. That's right, Randy Mallory. What's going on? Ex Vandal. You should airbrush, bro. I'm gonna get into all of that. I want to paint these gas tanks and start selling them, make a little money and, a little side hustle. I did a little tattoo work the other day, and then I got a couple more people want some tattoos local, so I'm going to do that. But I want to strip that gas tank out with that MEK, and hopefully it'll work.
Yeah.
You got Aaron hit some meetings, baby. What's going on here? We're missing a lot of comments.
What do you say, get some meetings?
Good evening.
It's been a while.
Keenan Babcock. What's going on, Aaron? I'm trying to kick alcohol. All right, Aaron's trying to kick alcohol.
Okay. Hit the meetings.
What's up, Connor? So you kicked drugs and alcohol in prison, right?
I did.
Was it hard?
Well, yeah, you got everybody around you getting high, but I wasn't really that hard because I was ready to quit.
So Aaron's trying to kick alcohol. What's your advice?
For one, you got to be tired of being sick and tired.
Yeah.
And then you got to come up with some plan of how you're going to do it. And if it means going to meetings, I would suggest if you start going to meetings and you...
Oh, Trini. Salty Rider, what's going on?
Participate, talk, and that's how you start getting to understand why you drink.
So... should he find somebody that he can rely on, that he can confide in? Can you find that in an AA meeting?
Yeah. Once you get going to your AA meetings, you get yourself a sponsor if you're really involved in it, and somebody to help you work steps.
Yeah.
What's that say? Thanks.
This is Dang. Do it hard, guys.
That's right, Joe.
Thanks, Dave.
There's nothing like being sober, especially if you're a drunk. Like
Aaron said he's tired of waking up sick. Well, you know what, brother? Nothing changes if nothing changes. That's right, Randy.
Yeah.
Ex-man, you won't quit until you absolute rock bottom. That's right. So here's
what is rock bottom? Everybody says rock bottom, but what is rock bottom?
It's different.
I've had so many rock bottoms.
It's different from every person, bro.
I would have quit way before I did, but it got to a point where I was just tired of being tweaked and tired of being drunk, and it was time for me to quit.
So
I had so many rock bottoms that I should have quit.
Everybody's rock bottom is different.
And what is a rock bottom?
Well, for me, it was realizing I was never going to get out of prison, and all my friends were gone. I'm selling dope to guys that are not paying me, and I gotta go threaten to kill them to get paid.
Right. That's why. That's why the
And
dope.
I'm getting
dope.
snorting. Excuse me. I'm snorting crank. I'm going, man. What the fuck am I doing? None of my friends are there.
Right.
None. I got no friends from the old days around.
Right.
I got a bunch of lames trying to get in my pocket, like
Right.
kissing your ass because you got a dope sack.
Right.
My man, fuck you guys. I flushed a quarter, and they got guys telling on me.
Oh,
I got
all
the
that.
goon squad in my cell. I said,
All
you know,
that.
I'm over it. I'm
Yeah.
done. I flushed a quarter ounce of crank down the toilet. You know how much money that is in prison?
A lot.
A lot. It's
A
$100
lot.
for a chapstick cap back then.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Of dope?
a speed, yeah, crank.
Really? You sold it by the cap?
I sold by the chapstick cap. Yeah.
The only thing they sold when I was in prison by the cap was weed.
I
cap
sold
of
chapstick caps of crank for $100.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we also sold $20 papers, but I was over that shit. That's a lot of hustle for
$20.
Yeah, so I was over it. I just said, fuck it, I'm done. And I haven't fucked with speed or any of that shit since.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I'm just glad I've never got into. I mean, I've done heroin, but I never really liked it.
That's right, Tashanka. Derek, what's going on? It's all willpower, yep. Ex-Vandal. I left the meth in SoCal. I moved to Nebraska and became... Oh, JB Well, thank you so much. Even Uncle Mitch. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I mean, look, you reach a point, you know, where it's like it's not worth it. You gotta look for a good sponsor. Go find one. Yeah,
Yeah, if you're really serious about it and you're struggling with being clean and sober, get yourself a sponsor. But you got to start. You got to make the effort to go to the meetings
yeah.
and be willing to talk. You know, just don't sit there like a bump on a log.
Well, they say when you go
Raise
to
your
meetings,
hand.
you're not supposed to talk if you're loaded.
No, that's true too.
But you got to find a sponsor. You got to find somebody in those meetings that you can identify with, that you can confide in, and that you trust. I wish I could donate again.
I drink coffee every now and then. Yes.
You can donate to yourself, brother. Get to a meeting, find someone you can confide in,
Yeah.
and you know, let them know your troubles, man, and maybe they can give you some decent advice.
And when you start listening to people, some people, you know, you're not going to identify with, and other people, you go, damn, man, that's just like me.
Luther, 1904, brother. That's right. Yeah, you know, you realize that guys have similar stories,
Yeah,
similar backgrounds,
and then you see how they got clean and sober, and you're like, wow, man, if they can do it, I can do it.
Yeah. Coffee is my crank.
Christian crank.
I drink bang every morning.
We call it Christian crank.
I drink a bang every morning.
A bang.
Bang. I drink bang.
You know, I don't like the taste of them things.
They got different ones.
Yeah.
Ah, my neck's
I like
killing me.
coffee.
Might have to flush it soon. For sure, it's a lot of money. That's right. So, a quarter ounce of crank in prison is a lot of money.
That's a lot of money.
But it's easy to quit when you don't have it.
I mean, when you consider what you would buy for $5 on the street for 50, right?
But it's easy to quit when you don't have it. And then when it's there, are you really ready to quit?
Yeah, because hey, when I quit,
But when you got a handful of it,
I had people coming at me going, "Hey, Dave, here's some heroin," and
yeah,
I go, "I'm good," and they're going, "Really?
yeah.
It's good. I'm telling you, it's good." I'm like, "No, I don't want
It's
it."
nice not waking up every morning. Yeah, that's right. Coffee's the best.
And when I got to CMC East, this kid was making wine up on the tier, and he wanted to send me down a Folgers jar, 60-ounce Folgers jar. And I go, "I don't want it." He goes, "Really?" He goes, "It's free, Dave. You don't owe me nothing."
So what?
No, but he
Doesn't
didn't.
matter.
But he thought I was.
They don't get the concept of I don't want it.
Right.
I don't need it.
I go, "I don't drink."
Yeah.
But thank you anyway.
T Killer, what's happening? Jameson, what's going on? Yeah, I drink Bang because they are sugar free. Teddy Mack in England, when we were 13 years old, we would all be in the pubs and fake IDs, and they would serve us.
Oh, I'd go to San Francisco when I was 16. I looked like I was 12, and we're drinking in the bars.
Keenan said, "Well, when you quit partying, plan to be very lonely. It's better." Yeah, it is better, you know. What's that say?
Yeah,
Yeah, I am Mexmano. I am in Northern California. I'm up in the mountains of Placerville. Right up the hill from Sacramento.
And I don't know about lonely, man, because I'd be lonely this years ago in prison, but
Ketchup and potato pruno was the best.
it is.
It
tastes like vodka. It tastes like vodka.
Yeah, when they took the sugar away, I quit drinking.
Yeah.
And then I quit fucking with drugs.
I worked the kitchens and I tried to get anything that had any kind of sugar in it. Jelly, I didn't care. Syrup.
Yeah, homeboy said when the dope sack's gone, the phone starts ringing.
And that's true.
You know, when I used to party, Dirty Dennis goes, look. He goes, now there's a different story trying to, because they put, fentanyl and all that shit, you know. So,
well, you got potatoes in prison?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. We had some in Slaughter. We get baked potatoes.
So I
take those baked potatoes.
Yeah.
That were left over. You could use a baked potato and still use it.
Can you?
Yeah.
It's starch. Yeah. Dirty Dennis told me, hey, look, when you got drugs, you don't got no friends.
Yeah.
And he goes, when the drugs are gone, the guys that are still around, those are your friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
It is true.
When you got a big dope sack, you don't got no friends.
You know who your friends are then.
Yeah. That's right, Jeff. So it's true. And now when they got all the gangs out on the main line, all that bullshit, you know. You got guys in prison, man, that when you got something, I had 100 homies and one friend. That's right.
Yeah.
Totally. You got guys in prison that'll kill you. Because, like, if you got dope, you got money, dope, you don't share, they'll kill you.
Right.
They kind of kicking down.
They get jealous.
Yeah. So, what's
up,
up, Zach?
It was weird, man, is I seen dudes with money, and then, I mean, they're spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, right, on dope. And then all of a sudden, it dries up.
Yeah.
And they owe. And the dude who they bought that dope from has made $100,000 off this dude, but won't let him slide.
No, they won't let him slide on that $100 debt that he ain't paid. Yeah, it's like, motherfucker, you owe me.
He's getting stabbed over that after giving this guy $100,000.
Yeah, he's getting stabbed over, $100 debt. Ridiculous. And he just spent $50,000 on drugs with a guy. Yeah. Truck guys, one of the Bushing distributor. How long did you do, Dave? You did 26 years?
26 years.
Yeah.
26.
Yeah, they get addicted to the fake love. Jealous is a green-eyed monster. It's not really even jealousy. What it is, I don't know if you agree or not, but you got guys in prison that on the streets, they're nothing. They're living in the gutter, shooting dope, smoking, whatever the fuck. Yeah. They got a glass pipe hanging out their fucking lips. Family for loyalty. What's up, brother? Two favorite people. That's right. Thank you, brother. Where's Dave from? He's from Richmond.
No, I'm from Pleasant Hill.
You're from Contra Costa County, right? Contra Costa County. Well, that means you're from Richmond.
No.
Oh, come on,
I'm born in Concord and raised in Pleasant Hill.
All right. So anyway, you got these guys on the street, they're nothing. But they like to get high. So they go to prison and they've fucked over everybody they know on the street. They really don't have a lot of connections on the street. They're in prison and they feel like, hey, the fucking world owes me because I want to get high.
Right.
Motherfuckers owe me. Right. I'm a good motherfucker. You got, hey, homie, what's up? Can I get some of that?
Right. And I knew dudes like that.
And then they fall in with a crew of guys they're all like that. They're basically losers.
Yeah.
But there's 5 or 10 of them. And so you got a dope sack. You're trying to make a little money and support your high and maybe support your wife. They roll up on you. Hey, fool, kick.
Yeah.
In other words, they want you to. Jameson is the only life I can. That's right, brother. Thank you, Jameson Bernhardt. What made you leave San Diego? I went to prison, brother. And they shot the bats in the yard, get out and see him on a trike. Yeah, so it's like they expect you to kick down, and now there's 5 or 10 of these dudes, and like, hey, you know what? They kind of put out there like, we're gonna kill your fucking ass if you don't kick down.
Yeah. See, I never saw that happen.
I know, but but
I came at a time when after that, when they, because there are
that's back
dudes,
on now. It's kind of
they're okay. Them dudes, yeah. But
Yeah.
I mean, when it comes to people who have it, you do have jealous dudes. And,
it's not really jealousy. It's just like, yeah, they're envious, but I give my
what I used to say.
Thank you, X-Matter. You could move up here, but it's not much better in the city now.
Where's he at? San Diego?
Yeah, real shot callers do have their own business. Yeah, that's right, T-Kill. They expect people to kick down on the strength of their reputation.
Right,
but if you look at their reputation, now I don't just look at their reputation like my first time was in Jamestown. Oh, wow. Everybody in prison was a solid dude, would kick down, but they aren't, so I wouldn't. Went to the dispensary and was 17 kind of thing. So here's the deal. Like, when I had tobacco and I dope, like Dirty Dennis, we'd hit, right? He'd go once a month, he'd go through the whole building that we lived in. He'd give all the white dudes a $20 paper. One dude's like, I don't use. He goes, well, you smoke, right? Go buy some cigarettes.
Do what they did.
Whatever.
Yeah, they did that when I was in prison.
My
homeboys.
We did that once a month.
If my homeboys hit, they come around and look out. Here's 20.
Well, we didn't do it every time we hit because we got an ounce of crack every Wednesday for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
But once a month, we go and kick them dudes down.
Right.
Just
so they
because.
do what they don't do.
But it wasn't because we had to.
In fact, they respected you more if you sold it rather than did it.
Yeah. Yeah. So, we did that just on the strength, but there's guys in there, and if you look at the reputation they think they have, you go back to where they started. Some dudes may manipulate people that think they're somebody they're not. That's right.
Tuning in from Rockland. He's from Rockland.
Where?
The guy said he was from Rockland. I was
NorCal, 5-3, that's right. Stay down Rockland.
I was in Rockland the other day.
Yeah,
working at Walmart.
No. Sneaking around is for kids, rats and pimps. That's right. They got an false problem to get there. Yeah, so the bottom line is we just kick white dudes down because they're good. They're white dudes, just looking out for our people.
Right.
But they got guys who want you to kick down, and it's like,
you owe me.
Yeah,
we expect it.
Because I'm a good motherfucker. And
right.
But if you look at who they really are, they're not good motherfuckers.
No.
And if you look at their reputation, you go back, you backtrack.
Right.
Where they start.
They put in work because they had to.
Where they start
from,
well, the work they put in really isn't work.
Right.
It's like they scratch a guy and they get to write it for stabbing.
Right.
But it's not a stabbing.
And then he did it because he was put on deck because he owed.
Yeah.
And
or somebody said, hey, they want you in the back.
Oh, right.
Okay. Hey, you tell me they want you in the back. I'm like, hey, fuck you. Come out front.
Right.
Right. I mean, it's like, or they're scared, so they go and cut somebody knowing they're going to go to the hole. And they're safe. And they're safe.
I've seen
then
that
they get out of the hole to another yard somewhere. It's like, I stabbed that motherfucker. But if you look at the paperwork, it was a scratching.
Right.
Superficial scratch.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird shit, bro. I don't know. Let's see what we got going on here. I was in DVI into G-Wing. We had to kick down to the kitty. Well, that's different.
That's when you first you're talking about when a guy comes off on Fish Row and he doesn't have nothing because his property is in.
Aaron, you knew Danny Dog? That's my big homie.
Yeah, if a guy doesn't have his property, you put into a kitty, so the guy's coming in will have toothpaste, toothbrush, soap, shampoo.
Yeah, it's different.
That's different.
Now, if you like,
if you're a good crew of whites, then you do have a kitty.
You do that
for that.
But it's not mandatory. I gotta. Hey, I want your shit. It's more like, hey,
you have to.
You get a guy that you can trust, right? He's not a fucking scumbag.
Well, it's like this. When I get to a place, like when I got to SATF,
right?
They had a kitty, and I was able to use it. So when I got my property and I went to a regular place, well, hey, what's the right thing to do?
kick back in.
Kick back into that
Shower, shoes, soap, toothpaste.
Yeah, here's a toothbrush. I'll go to the store. Here's
right?
a toothpaste.
Maybe some
here's
soups.
some toothbrushes. Yeah.
Right? That's
Yeah.
so when a guy drives up, he's taken care of until he gets his shit.
Exactly.
That's different.
That's different.
We're not talking about that.
And if you're a good dude, you don't have to be asked.
Yeah, you look out like when I got
Because
the DVI.
you got it when you got there,
when
right?
I got the DVI, I got a Frank Mulholland, my homeboy. They call him a gentleman bandit. He's out doing armed robberies with a squirt gun.
Oh,
And the
sorry.
broadside of water. But anyway, I got there. He goes, "Hey, you're from San Diego?" I go, "Yeah." And then we're from blah blah blah. I had hair then, all that shit, and I dipped. And he came back. He slid 5 caps of weed, a jar of Skull because he used Skull. You know, shampoo, soap, all that shit. Put it right by my door. He goes, "There you go, homeboy."
Right.
Because that's how guys look out for it. And that's not, I got that coming. That's just a homeboy looking out for homeboys.
That's when I was in New Folsom.
Yeah.
Somebody came up to the door, but when I was on Fish Row and said, "Do I need anything?" So they
Matt Kinney. Thank you, brother. Tequila. Keenan Babcock. Brag about it, get away with it, don't crime the story. Yeah, that's right. So, but that's different than guys saying, all right, you're in a prison, you're doing something, trying to take care of your family and come up, and some guy who doesn't have shit, but he's crewed up with guys,
right.
They're like, "Hey, we want a cut of your shit."
Or you got a guy coming around and say, "Hey man, we're taking collections for a kitty." For them,
yes,
and said, "Don't worry about it. I already did it." And they're actually dope fiends, just trying to get you to throw into a bag so they can buy.
Or they're like, "Hey, want to pay some guy's debt."
Right.
Or, I
didn't do.
I'm not down with kicking down my shit.
No.
On the Gigadu.
Right.
I didn't really ever have that problem. But I talked to some of my friends, like my friend in Arizona, and some other guys, and it's like, you know what, dude? If I was in prison now, I'd just get a knife and, motherfucker put demands on me. I just find like the main dude and just stab him.
Right.
And spend the rest of my life in the fucking hole. Fuck it, because that's not the way prison's supposed to be, bro.
No.
It's just not. Let's see here. Whoa.
But they got plenty of predators. I was gonna say there's
Sally Love, deodorant soap. That's right. Does that continue? Does what continue? OG Scotty, what's up? Prison's weird now, bro. So here's a new deal. I'm gonna chat with Whack about it, but his homeboy's getting out of the joint now are saying that there's not going to be any more special yards. There's not going to be a program. The law of the jungle will always continue. That's right. The kitty is for everybody to contribute to for the new guys coming in. Looking out for others. Basically, that's what the kitty is. Randy, what's going on? The gentleman bandit was... the gentleman bandit was Frank Mulholland. He was a good motherfucker, and I loved him to death. He passed away. I never really met guys from Placer County in prison. I met one dude. I met a guy named Kenny from Placerville, but I haven't seen him since I've lived here. But yeah, the gentleman bandit Frank Mulholland, bro, his dad died. I guess there was a chain of pizza parlors. They inherited him and his sister and got a bunch of money. Are
you saying Placer County or El Dorado County?
It's Placer.
Okay, Placer's down the road.
Came by myself during lockdown and gave us smokes. Been home 20 years. You've been home 20 years, bro. Hats off to you. You know what? I hope you can overcome your drinking problem, bro. And for real, get some meetings. Find somebody you can confide in. I know it's hard if you've been to prison to trust people. But, find someone you can confide in, man, and tell them your issues, Matt Kinney. San Mateo. Yeah, there's guys from San Mateo in there for sure,
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, prison's not the same now. So I heard CDC is saying no more special yards. You guys are either going to get along or not. And here's the deal. When I left, it was 70% of the system was S&Y. So the majority of people are S&Y.
Right.
And I heard some of these other channels talking about, the dropout shit I'd see every now and then. All these gang members have locked up, prison gang members. So here comes some guy. He decides, all right, I'm going to check in now. Well, he's responsible for 5 or 6 of these guys PCing up, putting them in the hat. They had to check in or die. So here he comes. Well, they stab him.
Yeah.
Hey, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're here because of you. They stab him. So now they're saying all these people are going to have to mix. No more special yards. You're either going to get along or you're going to shoe.
Right.
So what they're going to do is if you don't want to program on a yard with these dudes, you're going to shoe. There's not even going to be program yard, non-program yard. It's just going to be like like it used to be when I went to prison.
I heard that when the GPs were getting off a bus in Tehachapi, they're getting jumped by the S&Ys.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. They're the majority.
Yeah.
And so my opinion is kind of not like it used to be. Because like it used to be like, oh, this motherfucker owed to die, this happened. When I was involved in the mix. Grace Baby. Isn't that a good thing? It's going back to how it used to be, kinda. So I had guys lock up that owed me $50. If you fucking rat motherfucker,
right?
It's not really like that anymore. It's more like guys can't deal with the power structure against them, so they're checking in or whatever. I don't really have such a negative opinion about guys who've checked in now, because it's not the same, bro. And so
I think I know what you're saying. What you're saying is people are checking in now because they don't want to be a part of the prison politics rather than owing money for dope.
No, it used to be like back in the day, you had prison gangs, you had drugs, you had shit going on, and it was like, it didn't really affect me, and then they locked all them dudes up, and then it was like, Mainline was like, just regular place to live, it was violence, it was tough guy, bullshit guys trying to bully guy, it didn't affect me, and then, I don't know, it's like, I don't know. It's just weird. You had new prison gangs popping up, and they got locked up, and they're like, "Hey, fuck this, I'm out." You signed up for something, then you pee on yourself, whatever. But
right.
That's exactly what's happening in society. Look at these people who did to get too big. Yep. So now you started getting guys going to prison. They were checking in right at R&R. I don't want to deal with politics. Or you had guys where, what are you going to do when you got 10 or 15 motherfuckers want to stab you over something that's bullshit? They're locking up. And then guys check in because they just want to go home and all these other reasons. So I'm just like, all right, they're going to throw them all in the same pot.
Right.
Everybody.
Right.
So
that's the way it used to be.
So if you got a crew of dudes that are strong, right, and they're stabbing dudes and pressuring guys, and we want your shit, right? And so guys are checking in. So now, how strong are they going to be when they got to be on the yard with all them dudes? And if they say, "Oh, I don't want to be on the yard with them dudes," how strong are they really?
Right. I worked in kitchen maintenance with this black guy, right? And he was old BGF. He was in his mid 60s 15 years ago. Right? And he was old BGF. And he went to the adjustment center in Folsom. And he says the lieutenant told him that if you get in any trouble out there, don't come to me. What you need to do is find the biggest, baddest dude you can find and jump in his lap and have him protect you, because we're not going to do it.
Yep. Or just somebody said, let's see. The moves I've always seen goes down like this. Scoundrel gets some dope, $100 worth. He does a little too much, too quick, gets scared. So give me the green horn, a tiny little line, then pour Marks in for a ride.
I've seen that happen a few times where they get tweaked out and think everybody's out to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they're just tweaking.
Yeah, so prison, I think everyone should be on the same yard and see what happens.
Yeah,
I
survive it.
I don't buy into the
Survive it.
I don't buy into the we're elite motherfuckers and you gotta kick us down. I don't buy that because you're
Oh,
living
yeah.
in the same size cell I'm living in.
And that's one of the worst things that happen.
You're eating the same food I'm eating.
One of the worst things that happen is when these dudes go SNY, they gave them the better prisons, they gave them the better jobs. It's like, we're GP, we're general population. They're special needs. They're the ones who ran. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And they get all the good jobs and all this.
They did. They got the good prisons.
Yeah.
They got Mule Creek where they had meat processing,
They got it.
coffee,
They gave
and all
it to
that
them.
shit. Yeah.
Several prisons where they had good PIA. They turned it SNY and they gave it to them.
Yeah, we lost out a lot of good shit. So what's going to happen when you take dropout guys who dropped out and snitched on gang members, prison gang, with active prison gang that they dropped out of, whether it's white, black, brown, whatever, and they're on the same yard now.
Right.
What's going to happen?
If the prison system is saying that we're not going to protect you,
yeah, they're saying, you guys are either going to get along or not.
or you're going to die.
And I heard some buses of Bulldogs drove up to Solano.
Oh, really?
Some of them got off the bus, went to the yard, and got busy. Then another bus came of Bulldogs, and they go, "We're not getting off the bus." So they locked them all up.
Oh, really?
And the Bulldogs, they really don't.
As in New Folsom, they were on the
they don't
on
get
the
along
line
with,
in New
They
Folsom.
don't get along with a lot of dudes.
No.
They were in Soledad when I was there. I didn't give a fuck.
I heard they
Uh,
came out with knives in Salinas Valley or something and started in the visiting room and started stabbing grandmas and stuff.
Really?
I heard that. I don't know if it's true. Yeah.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
I know that some of them got off the bus and some of them didn't.
Yeah.
So, it's going to be interesting.
I used to work with one in New Folsom, and me and him got along great. He was actually a really good dude.
I was lieutenant's clerk for years, but kept fighting skins in NLR. Yeah.
Yeah, the NLR was on the line, too, when I was in New Folsom.
Yeah, they locked him up around 99. When I was in Lancaster, they rounded them all up.
Yep, 99.
Yeah, some of them are all right dudes and some of them weren't.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like it's just like any other group of motherfuckers. Just like you go and grab 50 guys off the yard, half of them are good and half of them ain't,
Right.
I don't mean good as far as they have it told. They don't have shitty crime. I just mean like some of them, their personality's cool and some of them, their personality shit.
Right. They want to be tough guys.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. Prison's fucked up, bro.
They want to take advantage of anything they can.
Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross. What? Glenn Gary.
Glenn Ross. That's a movie. What about that?
I know somebody named Glenn Gary. So what's going on, Drifter? We're doing live on my phone tonight out in the shed because the wife's over at the casino tonight getting her free gift. I don't blame you, Aaron. Aaron Tredo. I'm not down with predatory shit,
And that's a lot of them gangs that you talked about that you're mentioning. That's all they are is predators.
Well, I never mentioned nobody's name.
Well, I know, but you say gangs. When you speak of a gang.
Yeah. Well, in prison, you have 1,000 guys on a yard, right?
Okay.
So there's a gang on the yard. Whether it's white, black gang, whatever, Mexican gang, right?
Okay.
What's their function? Where you're in an environment where there's very little money, very little food, very little drugs, right? So usually them guys are usually drug addicts, right?
Yeah.
So they want drugs and they want money and they want food and they want comfort.
Right.
In prison, the main thing is to be comfortable.
Right.
And if you're partying, back when I used to party, I wanted to be loaded. I want to drink, smoke weed, snort crank.
And eat good food.
I wanted food. When I could get food, I had connections for steak, vegetables, hamburger, chicken, right? So you want all that shit in prison. I had hustle. I had game. I could figure out how to get it.
Yeah.
But if you can't figure out how to get it or you see somebody else has it, the easy thing to do is band up with somebody and then say, "Hey, Dave, bringing that fucking meat out of that butcher shop, man.
Yep.
I expect you to kick me a little bit.
Yeah, nobody's ever come at me like that.
I know, but I'm just saying that's the, or hey, Dave, I see you're slinging that fucking dope. I'd like to have a third of that shit.
Right, but you're talking about...
This is my yard.
Right.
Why is it your yard?
Right.
Who the fuck are you?
And we're talking about the same thing. Right.
Who? Why, what's up? Now, if you go sell some of my dope, you're going to get some. Guys that would come to me with $100 bills and go, hey, I just got this from Joey. Wally, what's going on? Do you guys think Joe Biden will have been a solid wood? Joe Biden wouldn't have been on dick. Joe Biden will do anything to get ahead, including hitting the nuts. Man, getting best food, man, I want to join. It's not just about food, bro. It's about food, dope, money, anything that makes your life
comfortable. The same stuff that makes your life comfortable out here.
There's a lot of... Yeah, it's like they just, like T-Kills, they feel like they deserve something.
Right.
It's like, I deserve this because I just killed some motherfucker over here in this other prison. Don't you know I just killed that motherfucker?
Right.
Kick. Well, you're either going to kick or you're going to stab him.
Right.
If somebody's like a killer motherfucker and he's pressing up on me, I'm like, all right, cool, yeah, cool. And I'm going to get my shit and I'm going to go stab him.
Right.
I'm not, fuck that. I'm not going with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but, luckily, we got out of prison before, all this weird shit's going on. Old Joe can score dope from Hunter. That's right. What's going on, Big Roger? Yeah, just kicking with Dave.
Yeah.
We got out of prison before prison got really stupid. It's kind of stupid now.
I was in there right when they started flipping that shit.
Yeah, right when things started getting weird.
Right, started getting weird.
But the prison system created S&Y for a reason. They started validating. They were validating guys for nothing.
Right.
Because if you validate 100 guys, 70 of them are going to go to S&Y.
I knew this dude
to get out of the validation.
I knew a dude who was in Solano. I won't mention his name, but he was a big dude, right? And he was a good dude. He didn't fucking nobody.
Yeah.
But he hated cops.
Yeah.
And there was one cop in Solano who like picking on people, right?
Oh, there's always one.
And this dude called this cop.
They're the biggest
into the cell. He goes, "Come on, let's get up in here, dude."
Yeah.
And he peed all over himself, right?
The cop did?
The cop did.
Yeah.
Now,
yeah.
The next thing you know, about a month or two later, that dude is validated for being affiliate.
A gang member.
Of
and he's not.
A gang. And probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people, even if he knew somebody, you know what I mean? That's not reason. I mean, it's supposed to be like a three
points.
Yeah. 3-prong test or 3-point test.
Yeah.
And they just do what they do.
So the cop got mad because he made him pee.
Right.
Look bad, and he validated him
Probably.
to get him off the yard.
Probably.
Let's keep my... That's right, Zach. DC Iris, what's going on, Jeff? It's going to be interesting what happens in prison. Because, they say they're going to mix everything up,
Well,
problem, reaction, solution. That's the deal. Don't think that the system doesn't have a system,
Oh, yeah.
Like he says, dialectic materialism, it's like one step forward, 2 steps back,
Right, and that's the thing with CDC.
Yeah.
CDC has always been...
Yeah. First it started off as, we're going to protect you guys.
Right. And there's some reasons that union gets involved and it's about making money.
Yeah. They got to keep the system in flux.
If I'm a prison guard, I want my son and daughter to have a nice job where they make $120,000 a year. And they just kick back.
Yeah, man, like in CMC East when I was there at West Yard, the fucking CC2, the lieutenant, my building officer, some counselor, they're all family. It's all family.
Well, you go to New Fulton,
nepotism.
Family.
You know, they don't
Solano had a bunch
yeah.
of family members.
So in order to keep that going, they need guys in prison. They need chaos.
Right.
You know, population
I mean,
control.
if you ever
Let's
looked,
see.
you know,
When's the cook-off, Mitch. And when are we gonna have a cook-off?
oh yeah, he don't want no cook up. He don't want none of this.
We're doing prison cook-off.
We're doing prison.
Not some bullshit.
You don't want none of this.
Not some fucking, you know, what's that shit you made?
Oh what?
Yeah, come on, man.
Man.
Mr. Gourmet fucking shit. They drove those high ups. That's right. California Fire 420. What's going on?
Yeah, but prison has gotten worse and worse and
Yeah.
worse. When I first,
We're lucky we got out when we did.
we are, because when I went in there, when I got to Solano, man,
Right, Randy?
they had metal hot pots. They had metal
That's
hot
that
pots,
shirt.
right? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
like that shit. Okay. You could buy at the store a metal hot pot, and then that was a luxury like you cannot believe,
Yeah.
right?
Aluminum hot pot.
But at that time, people were telling me, "Oh, we used to have this, 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 and this," and they took it
Yeah.
away.
Yep. Then
Right?
they took the metal hot pots.
And then they took the metal hot pots.
Yep.
So I mean, it got to a point. You go to CMC West, you can't even have a plastic hot pot.
Nope.
You have to use a hot water dispenser that they
Yeah.
got.
It's never hot.
There's never,
So you get a stinger from the fucking
that's what they do. Yeah,
maintenance yard.
Yeah.
And a 5-gallon bucket.
that's what they did.
You know, and you cook
Boil
shit in
your
a
food,
5-gallon
yeah.
bucket.
Yeah.
Oh, look who's here.
Hey.
What's up, winner?
Same machine.
Did you win?
$600.
You won
Yeah,
$600
I
bucks?
did.
Where's the ticket?
Same machine.
Really?
Same
The
one.
dollar machine?
Yep.
She just got back from the casino. Not gonna say hi? Just got back from the
How
casino.
you doing?
Good. How are you? Good.
Hey,
Hi guys. Hi, babe.
baby. All right.
Hi everybody. I'm making some noodles right now.
All right, you see what's in there, right? That
I
chicken's
did.
pretty good, too.
I have to go back at 9:30 though. We gotta go back at 9:30.
All right.
Because they do a second drawing. And I got
She's trying to win the drawing.
I got 300 entries into it. They just won 25 grand on their
Wow.
little drawing.
Wow.
So
I
Wow.
wish that was me. I buy
She's
motorcycles.
nice going to the Dirty Bird Red Cock Casino. She's
Wow.
Red Hawk.
really? Okay.
Yeah, chicken's pretty good.
Okay.
Because I'm a good cook. We were just talking about a cook-off.
Yeah,
You're
they
gonna
somebody
have to
said, "Well,
film
we're gonna have a cook-off," and I said, "You don't want none of this. He doesn't want."
Bullshit. Tell them.
Do I get to be the taste
I'm-
tester?
yeah.
You are the
We
taste
probably
tester.
should have some in neutral.
We'll bring Dan
We were
in.
gonna make a soup.
Okay.
We were gonna make a soup that
Soup.
a
Oh,
soup.
okay, who's coming to see you?
You're gonna make
Oh,
your
please.
soup, and I'll make
Come
my
on.
soup.
Come on.
And I guarantee you, the
Bring her
soup
in.
I made was way better.
Oh,
than this.
please. Get away. Jeff, just working on a house. That's right, Slick. My wife likes bingo. Andrew's
Hey.
up 600. Let's go. Slot machine assassin.
Hey, and
Yes.
we talk about taking away stuff, right?
Yeah.
You remember Bogus Red?
Yeah, it's our crazy cat.
Bogus Red
Yeah.
had
All right, babe.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Bye.
I'm gonna go eat some soup.
He had tools for leatherwork
And wood carving.
and wood carving,
In
and
the-
he had it for years.
In the cell.
And and under CDC rules, you have them, and they're gone by attrition. Let's just say,
Soap
they've
by
always
challenge.
been clean, and what shaven?
Shaving our facial hair in prison.
I shaved tonight. You know, I let it go.
Yeah, I
for
never
3
seen
days.
you with a beard.
I've never. I mean, I had beard when I was in my 20s.
Yeah, let the cat out. Kick the door open. My cat don't like you losers ruin everything for everybody. There you go.
But they had Bogus Red come down to the office
Yeah,
with all of his
leather tools and
leather
shit.
tools because he
Yeah.
wanted to mark them or
Yeah,
Inventory.
'em, yeah.
and they took them from him.
Why do people rock the handlebar mustache so much in prison? I never really seen handlebar mustaches in
Me
prison.
neither. I've seen them.
I've
I've
never
seen them,
Not very many.
but not many. You can
Most
buy
guys have
wax.
goatees.
You can buy mustache wax in a package.
Yeah.
And I've seen a couple people
seen a
with
couple guys that go, who's that fucking weirdo?
it. Exactly.
Who's he trying to impress?
Exactly.
Any more, Teddy? That's right. Yeah, losers ruin everything. Love you guys tonight. Good night, Aaron. Hey, listen, Aaron. Go to a meeting,
Go to a meeting, Aaron.
fill it out, get some assistance,
And go to
brother.
several, because there's going to be meetings where people are snobby and don't want you there, and that's not a real meeting.
Yeah, it's not a meeting.
You're going to find meetings that you'll get what's called a home meeting, and then you'll always want to go to it because you're going to start making friends. You'll meet people you like, and they're going to be there to help you.
Some meetings are clicked up. Some meetings aren't very
Right.
open.
But you'll make your way, man. If
Yeah.
you really, really want to quit, here's
There's
it
a room
starts
full
today.
of people there that will help you. And you know what? Hey, Aaron, you can come here every Wednesday night and sometimes on Saturday. You know, and there's guys that'll chat with you and kick it with you. And,
yeah.
you know, the bottom
Yeah.
line is if you get high right now, it's a problem for you. You're going to regret it tomorrow. So
That's why I quit.
Fuck the regret. Just
You know?
enjoy your life, bro, without getting loaded.
I want to drink and then shoot crank.
Yeah, you know, see, that's why you don't drink.
And that's why I don't drink.
It leads to something else.
It leads to something else.
You know, but there in meetings, you're gonna find somebody that you can confide in. You could chat with. You could chat with guys during break too in meetings.
Yeah, yeah.
So
And I guarantee you, in a couple years from now, life is going to be so much different.
yeah, I mean, life gets better once you quit drinking, and you know, I mean, you've been
Yeah.
to prison, so you know,
Yeah.
bro. Fuck that hard road, man. And you know what? We're here for you. You know what? Mitch at hardintentions.com. Mitch Smiley 790 is my hookup. You can message me anytime you want, bro.
Absolutely.
So, I just said here to support you. Yeah, we're here to support you, brother. Yeah, well, you know,
You'll find a great sponsor. You'll
don't
find somebody,
jump into it, but you'll find the right person.
He's probably going to be an asshole,
He
but-
might be an asshole.
but the guy will be right there whenever you call him.
You know, we had a sponsor in San Quentin. Smoke a chimney, but quit drinking for my kids. Still struggle through it. Not gonna lie, it's a struggle, you know. But as long as you're winning, you're beating the struggle.
Yeah, don't think I never think about drinking. I
mean,
do.
I've seen you around guys drinking. You know, let me smell that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And I
you
smelled.
know?
I bought
You know?
Adrian a shot of whiskey, and I'm sitting there smelling it, and
And then you tell, hey, was that good? You know.
yeah.
You
But I
know?
don't drink it.
Yeah. So you're gonna find the right people at the right place, and there's meetings all over the place. So you can go in
Yeah.
the phone book, you can Google where's the meeting, right?
Absolutely.
So
And they have what's that thing with the chair that's on my, I can't remember the name of it.
I don't know, but you got
I-
meeting here every Wednesday night.
Yeah, when they started doing COVID, they started doing online meetings.
Oh, Zoom.
Zoom.
Yeah.
You can find Zoom, and get on AA meetings through Zoom.
Yeah.
And
So
they got
guys,
good meetings there. I had a home
not
meeting.
to
for a
change
long
the
time.
subject. What do you guys think about these white shirts? Look at that. There's the
Oh,
front.
that's nice.
There's the front, right?
What size is that?
There's the back. That's the back. Hard Intentions.
That's
That's
nice.
the new shirt. What size do you wear?
Probably a
5X?
3X. 3X.
I'll have to find you one.
Well, fine, man.
You have to give me $25. Huh?
$25.
$25, Dave. What size is that? 2X?
Oh, 2X ain't gonna fit me.
2X? Hold on, fat boy. That's a 2X.
Is that what you got? 2X?
No, I took some of these down to a meeting the other night, so I know I got some 3X. XL. I'll have to find you when we're done.
All right.
I'll have to get Dave a fat guy shirt, but that's the latest shirt, and we're gonna post up here in a minute. Hell no, we don't get them made in China. Those are Gildan shirts, and we get them printed down in Sacramento. Tommy Hall from Connected printed those. That's the latest shirt, and then this is the latest painting I've been working on. Guy doing a wheelie. What do you got, Dave?
That's pretty good, man.
Latest artwork I've been working on. Got a couple hours in that. And then I got my first NFT almost done. We're gonna post this. That's going to be the first yard dog. Huh? Next one I'm going to do is going to have a little Raider twist to it. How do you feel about that, Dave?
We should have 49er twist.
What did you just say?
A 49er
How
twist.
dare you insult the yard dogs?
And I got that 49er hat for you.
49er hat.
Yeah, it's a nice hat.
Hunting dog. That's right. A little vid when you're done, it's okay. Yeah. Yeah, you know, I love painting, man. I got out here. I just worked on this and after I came back from tattooing, I worked on the painting a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
But a Raider twist will make you lose money. You know what I mean? Like skulls and shit with a little silver and black, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Might be kind of cool. But,
I'm surprised you didn't do anything like that on your tank. And on your fenders.
That's an Indian, bro. It's not a Raider.
Okay, but you know.
Don't give me any fucking ideas.
You know,
I gotta
an
paint
Indian
my
with a Raider.
I got my bike painted, but now I gotta paint the gas tank. I went on that ride and I didn't, you know, I don't want to take my gas tank off because it takes at least 2 weeks to paint it, sand it, paint it, you know, all that shit.
Right.
And I don't want to go without riding for that long.
Yeah.
While the weather's good.
Yeah.
So, you want to go to the casino with Adrian tonight?
Now let's go.
Can't go wrong with skulls. Never can have too many. That's right, DJ Mac. The only time I wheelie's about 6 inches bunny hop from second to third. That's right.
Dave
Ernesto. Dave needs a bike.
I'm gonna get one. I'll get one. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro.
But I'm not gonna buy any old.
We live in Placerville, right?
Right.
Dave's up here with me. Sponsored NFT is a cheat code. What's that? Sponsored NFT is a cheat code. Makes a Raider theme with something. Sporting NFTs. I'll have to check it out. You know, T Kill, you have to email me, man, if you know about NFTs. Mitch at heartintentions.com. So, bro, we live up here in Placerville. I don't really know a lot of people up here.
Yeah, you know.
Bowtie Barber, he's my partner, you know, Bowtie. I see him now and then. He's got his own life, but we're friends. A couple of the guys, Ryan's up here, you know, and some other guys. But, I mean, it'd be nice if we got a bike so we could ride together.
Yeah.
Even if we rode out to Jackson or whatever.
Yeah.
We're going to Arizona next month.
Yeah.
You want to ride out there with me?
No, I gotta work. I gotta work.
Yeah, so you do need a bike, though.
Yeah.
You know, we could ride down the river. And
right.
Whatever.
Weekends, right?
Yeah, whatever. I
Yeah.
ride every day if I can.
Well, yeah.
I love riding.
Well, I just have to have a place.
I love motorcycles, man. That's, you know.
I just have to have a place to keep it.
It's a blessing to be out here and ride bikes.
Yeah.
You know, it really is. I mean, you know, we
It's
talk
a
about.
blessing to be out here because I'll be driving.
Yeah.
I'm driving to Madera.
You drive a lot with your job, right?
My job.
Right.
I drive. It's 3 hours. I go 3 hours.
So you
one
said you're
way.
going to Madera?
I went to Madera last Saturday. I went to what's that? A place by Madera on
I don't
Saturday.
know where Madera's at.
Madera's by Yosemite,
All right.
not too far from Fresno.
So you traveling all around on your job. You go up to fucking Yuba.
Right.
You know, you go all
You was
over.
like Reading
Yeah.
and
To go work.
to work, and then I'll be driving, thinking, "Man, I'm out here driving,"
Yeah.
and I still do it every day.
You gotta
Man.
scoot over a little bit.
I still do it.
Drop camera. There you go.
I still do it every
So while
day.
you're cruising down the road, do you look around and go, fuck, man,
Man.
this is...
I'm out here.
Huh?
I can't believe I'm out here.
Yeah. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
We talk
You
a
know,
lot
when
of
you're
shit
in,
about...
when you're in prison for 26 years,
We talk
and
a lot
you're
of
told-
shit about prison, right?
Yeah, you're
about
told-
what's going on, but really... only reason I give a fuck is I still know some good dudes that are in there.
right?
But really, aside from that, I don't give a fuck about prison anymore.
I don't
I
care about
did it.
prison.
I'm out. I care about this out here.
Sure, I'm out here now. This is my life now.
And I care about not going back, you know?
Yeah, I really care about that.
Oh, ever been to Julian, Mitch? I have been to Julian. Sporting theme NFTs. I have been to Julian's. Nice. I went to my 6th grade camp up there, and I went to boys club camp up there.
Where's Julian?
It's up in the mountains north of San Diego.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's in San Diego County. But you know, whatever's going on in prison, you know, guys in there have to figure it out.
Yeah, just like when I was in there, you know, that nobody was in there. Nobody was contacting me. Nobody was taking care of me.
But I mean,
you were the only one taking care of me. And when my mom was alive and my dad was alive, they took care of me. But
yeah, I mean, I did what I could, you know.
yeah, I mean, that was you don't think I didn't appreciate it.
I know you did. That's why I did it. You know. But you know, but the bottom line is we're out here in the world now, and you know what I care about is my day-to-day existence.
Right.
I would love to fucking hit the lotto and make $1 million.
Me too.
Or go down to fucking Red Cock Casino and fucking
Yeah, win
you
a
know,
million.
and win
That'd be
$1 million. But the chances of us doing that are pretty slim.
Right.
So
that's why I work the way I work.
I enjoy my life day to day.
Right. And
Let's
it
say
don't.
one day at a time.
I work so much, but don't think for 1 second I don't enjoy what I'm doing and being out there doing it, compared to being in there
yeah.
and doing something.
Well, you're working for them in there, doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
For 25 cents an hour.
Right. Well, I
You
made
know.
90 cents an hour doing kitchen maintenance.
Yeah.
Which was big money in there. That was huge.
That's
money.
fat money.
That's fat. 90
I
bucks
make
a month.
65
That's
cents
90
an hour.
bucks
in
a
the laundry.
month, man. Plus
Yeah.
whatever I can get out of that kitchen.
Yeah. Did you have a bucket to put shit in?
Oh, we had bags. I had plastic bags. My boss
Yeah.
would let me out
Yeah.
onto the yard. And they
Yeah.
didn't mess with kitchen maintenance, man. They
Down
left
there in
us alone.
San Quentin, I would in the carpet shop. We'd go up to the kitchen. You know, that's an old prison, so the tiles would come up. You know, we go
Right.
replace the tiles.
Right. We did that.
And I say, hey, boss. You know, my boss had a key to the butcher shop. And he let me in. I
Right.
had a 5-gallon bucket. I would put in, you know, the hamburgers had like 12 or 15 in a
Right.
stack. I
Right.
put a stack of burgers in there.
Yeah.
And then I just pile in the chicken. You know, chicken on the bone.
Right.
I just pile in I get like 30, 35, 40 pieces of chicken.
I didn't care about that chicken. There was
And I
so much
put a
other
lid-
good stuff.
But whatever I fit into that bucket, I
Right.
could take out.
Okay.
You know, don't get greedy. So
Right.
that 5-gallon bucket became kind of the norm.
Right.
And I'd take it out the upper yard and give it to David Marshall.
Oh,
He'd
yeah.
take it up the cell block. He had a skillet. We had a skillet with a hood, you know, right? He'd fry up that shit. Oh, man. Man.
Marshall, who you interviewed?
Yeah, David
Yeah.
Marshall, yeah. You know him, don't you?
I know. I was in Solana with him.
Yeah, I seen him a couple weeks ago when I came back from Oregon.
Oh, you did?
I rode over to Treasure Island, so
Oh, okay.
just for a brief.
Does he live on the island?
No, he lives in Hayward.
Oh,
He
okay.
works there. He works in the
Right.
low-income housing maintenance.
Oh, they have low-income housing?
They have low-income housing. He does the maintenance.
Really?
Yeah.
On the island?
They also have $800,000 $1 million homes.
Oh,
You
yeah.
get like 800 square feet for $1 million.
You know, the last time I was
Fuck
on
that
that
island.
island.
It's so windy there.
Oh,
Fuck
man.
that.
But it's cool, man. I was there. I had a
sucks.
girlfriend, an ex-girlfriend.
Fuck that island.
She came by, and she was in the Navy.
Yeah.
And we went to the...
Well, all the Navy housing's low-income housing now.
Oh, okay. Well, she didn't live there,
Yeah.
but we went to the PX and we went to the bar there on Treasure Island. So that's the only time.
He does maintenance on the low-income housing.
Oh, okay. It's surprising that they have any low income housing there because
They're
that
gonna
would
tear
be
it down now.
that's prime real estate.
But they're gonna tear it down because it's all full of asbestos and all kinds
Oh,
of
yeah.
shit. You
Oh,
know,
yeah.
you know.
Well, so are prisons. You know when I was in CMC East,
Dude, they got a sign on the
they had
on
so much asbestos.
every
there.
housing unit in BVI has a sign: caution, asbestos.
Right, right.
Fuck.
Un-
dude, it's so
underneath that.
funny. It's all in the
buildings.
pipe chases. All the hot
Absolutely.
water pipes are coated with asbestos.
Exactly. Exactly. That place was, it was
Oh,
built.
fuck.
that-
We used to cut that shit open and
They opened
Ah,
that place
fuck.
up the year I was born, 1959, East Side.
Tracy.
No, CMC East.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But they
Oh
have-
wow, we're missing all these comments. It's time to enjoy your life like you've been doing. That's right. Alpine, Clinton Warner, Alpine. What's up, Clint? Nice, great piece.
How's your
Nice
cars
pie
section?
too. Man, I missed all these comments because I'm on my phone. It's part of your past, not your future. That's right, Jeff, Teddy Mack, Imagine not being able to open a fridge.
Yeah.
Praise
That's
to
another
God.
thing.
Praise to God 100, brother. That's right. Salty Rider. Zach. I mentioned I have 2 Moons work shirt. Sent me an accident. Although didn't have the heart to tell you, I would like to resend it. Keep it, brother. If I send it to you, keep it. We're still friends, but it would look at it, pick it up and game. I went to Cuyamaca. Cuyamaca's a badass spot, bro. It used to be. Big money. Yeah. Man, dude, I missed all these comments. What's up, 13 Kings? John Hall, Chuck. What's up, Chuck? Teddy Mack, California. Feel sorry for the good dudes that are never getting out.
Yeah.
But you guys are here now and somehow made it. That's what's important. That's right, brother. That's right. Mitch and Dave, what's up?
What's
That's
up,
right,
man?
Dane. Chuck 57, what's going on, brother? Chuck went on a ride with us. He said it's the best ride he ever had in his life.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah,
Good.
no drama, just fun, dude.
That's good.
We enjoyed riding, you know.
That's good. That's excellent. That's what it's supposed to be.
Josh and Ash, what's going on? I'm sorry I missed all them comments. My phone doesn't flip them all unless I do this weird shit, you know. A Treasure Island win was it was no joke. John went out there with me.
To Treasure
We
Island.
saw that day. I go, hey, we got to go see Dave. He knew how to get there, you know.
Okay, it's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. But,
Yeah,
you know, I've
just
never
go-
been there, so.
Oh, okay. To go
Hey,
across the
ride,
Bay
it's
Bridge.
like,
Go across the Bay Bridge.
It was
You're-
windy as fuck,
It's-
man.
You have the
It was
eastern
blowing our
span.
motorcycles sideways.
bet.
We're like, dude.
You have the eastern span and the western span, and Yuba Buena Island is right there
That's Dave.
in the middle.
It's Dave. So who's my friend? It's Dave.
Who's that?
Josh and Ass. That's who you were.
Who?
Josh and Ass, one of our subscribers.
Oh,
Yeah. My actually, yeah, John Hall. And John Hall went with us.
oh, did John went with you?
Yeah, he went with us. Yep. See you next week, Aaron. We'll be on Wednesday night, brother. Yeah, so we saw David Marshall. You know, next month we're gonna have a Lifer picnic, right?
Yeah.
On
is
the
that-
18th.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm on call.
Who gives a fuck?
I'm on call.
Just tell him to suck it.
Oh man.
Well, we're gonna be in
I didn't know.
Arizona. I got to come back from Arizona a day early to go to that.
Oh. Yeah, I believe I'm gonna be. Unless I have to look and see. I have to find out.
Well, we got a lot.
I hope I'm not.
That's all right, Josh. Sad. I finally made it here for a lot. That's right. We're going to Arizona on the 12th through the 18th, but we're gonna come back a day early because the 11th is my birthday.
Oh, okay. Next month.
Yeah, you had a birthday. How old are you?
I'm 63.
63 years young.
63.
Slick Ruler, what's going on, brother? Yeah, so all the shit we've been through, bro. We're out parole. I talked to somebody,
That's another thing.
hey, Brandon, what's up, bro? If you're
That's
watching,
amazing.
I talked to somebody that 20 years, bike night.
Okay.
He rides around, he rides bikes, he's got a good girl, an old lady. There's kids involved with his life. And it's a happy birthday.
Thank you.
So, hey, he's a little league coach for his daughter.
Oh,
right?
okay.
He was able to go through a background check. He goes, man, I'm basically a citizen now.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck. I'm thinking.
We are a
I'm
citizen
thinking
now.
right on. But he was in the joint 20 years.
I know, but it's hard for us
But look, bro,
to grasp the fact
he
that we're
wasn't-
citizens, man.
He wasn't just like, he was a tough guy for real. you
Yeah.
know? Serious about the shit.
Right. Right.
And
He was a writer.
I had my 6-year-old father. That's right, Josh and Nash. But he goes, hey, to hear him say, I'm basically a citizen now, and he's smiling.
Yeah.
And I see him with his old lady and a kid. He had a kid, riding on the back of his bike and taking her for your daughter. And I was just thinking, man, that is so fucking cool.
It is.
I was just grinning in my head, thinking,
right.
Because
Yeah.
I see him, like I say, he was not some phony motherfucker. He was a tough guy for real.
Yeah.
And what kind of got him away from it was he saw how phony it was.
Right.
He's like, man, I see dudes fucking preying on, saying, right on, brother, and then praying on each other and all this shit just soured him. And he got his life together. And
Right.
to hear him say, "Hey, bro, I'm a little league coach for my dog,"
Yeah.
and this, I was like, "Fucking right on."
Yeah, we're just as good as anybody else.
Yeah, we're citizens.
We're citizens.
I'm a fucking
Hey,
citizen.
when my parole officer called me
Yeah,
and said, "I'm calling you to inform you that you've been discharged from parole,"
yeah,
I was like, "Oh man, thank you, man,
yeah,
thank you."
yeah,
And then that elation, man,
yeah.
that it's finally
yeah.
it's over.
It's something.
It was
I
incredible.
had to do a whole 3 years.
And yeah,
I got out before you, but you did a year.
yeah,
I did
because
3 years.
the law changed.
And when I moved up here, my parole officer, right, he goes, so I live next door to my in-laws. My father-in-law has a gun safe with rifles and pistols, and he goes, "You're not allowed to go in that house. If I ever find out you're in that fucking house, I'm sending you back to prison. I'm not going to violate you because I've seen your record. And I know who you are." And
Right.
he was just on me.
Yeah, mine wasn't.
Hey, after my second visit, he goes, "You know what? I'm going to start seeing you every 2 months. And I'm going to start building a case to get you off parole." He went from being a hard ass after 2 visits, saying,
Right.
"Hey, I'm going to get you off parole."
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
my parole
Yeah,
first
they
parole
see
officer,
what we really
he goes, "Yeah, I want you in my office by this time, blah blah blah," and I was there, and he was a little hard, but not
Yeah.
too bad. But then after that, he would come by once a month and see me for 30 seconds.
That's right, Teddy Mack. It was tough love, but hey, bro, my parole officer, the first one I had, he was a cop. Then he was a prison guard.
Mine was a prison guard
And then he was a parole
in
officer.
New Folsom, right?
Yeah.
And I told him I was in New Folsom. He goes, "You were?"
Yeah.
And he's looking at me. He goes, "Wow, like you survived that?"
Yeah. How'd you get out? You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, I met a big
He's
dude
like,
down-
"Wow, you really, oh man." 'cause
I met a big
he-
dude down in Antioch at an event. Social distancing is a new popular, swapping fluids with I met a guy down at the motorcycle event in Antioch.
Yeah.
He was talking about New Folsom. He's one of your homies from Cocoa, you know.
Okay.
He goes, "Man, I didn't know if I was ever gonna get out." He's a big motherfucker, bigger than me. Good dude.
What was his name?
I gotta look it up. But
Uh,
he's like, "Dude, I didn't think I was
was
ever."
his first name Tommy?
No, he looks like a big, tough, mean dude. Big, you meet him, he's smile, just the nicest guy you want to meet. But he's like, "Dude, I didn't think I was ever gonna get out."
Yeah.
You know. So yeah, your parole officer, he knew what you been
He
through.
knew. He knew.
That was no joke,
He just
bro.
looked at me like, "You were there?" He's like, "You were?" And he couldn't believe it.
It's probably like, "How the fuck did you make it out?"
Right.
Yeah,
How'd you survive it?
yeah.
Because they're not the ones getting hurt. If you
No.
ever watch the old footage of all them riots that they made a film about,
Yeah,
we're not killing them.
killing each
We're
other.
killing each other.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Also, how'd you get out as a mainline dude? How'd you do all your time in the mainline after going through a prison like that?
exactly.
So many guys lock up in prisons.
And that's another thing. The parole. See, every time a riot, I've been in 2 riots, and they were in my county jail. Right. Every time in prison, every time I got to a prison, a riot had just happened, and when I left, right after I left,
It would kick off. Yeah, yeah,
but I've been in a bunch of almosts
yeah.
where we go out to
I
the
was in a
yard
couple.
and we're ready and we're gonna get off. I remember being in New Folsom with my cellie, and we're strategizing about where we're gonna be and how we're gonna look out for each other
Oh,
and
yeah, how
remind
you gonna get your shit to the yard? They
Yeah.
strip search you in
you know,
Folsom Miles there.
absolutely. They strip you
Strip
going in
down,
and out,
down to your boxers.
going in and out.
Antioch, that's a city in Turkey, isn't it? No, it's a city in
Antioch,
in Cocoa County,
it's in Cocoa County, man.
Contra
It is-
Costa County,
it is-
California.
there is Antioch over there, but
I never interviewed Dave. We always just do lives.
yeah.
You know? 'Cause
This
he lives
is-
right here.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
he kind of interviews me like this, right?
Back to back or lone war in a riot.
Huh?
What's your strategy in a riot?
Trying to keep an eye on the word, be out of the way
You
of
don't
the
worry
gunner.
about the guys you're fighting. You worry about the guns.
The gunner.
because they'll
You wanna-
shoot you
they'll
and
shoot you.
kill you. They'll kill you. The gun will kill you. It's a perfect, I think. That's right. I do not shake hands with.
For Dave, it's perfect. I think with
yeah.
it with him.
Just bros building on life experiences. There you go, Teddy T Killer. So, like, last ride I was in Lancaster, and I came out of Arts and Corrections. I had this bag I used to carry. I made this like a little tote bag, you know. I put all my art supplies in there, my hot pot. You know, I get up and go level 4. But I've been doing it so long, they never fuck with me. Never looked in my bag, nothing. I had my hot pot and shit. So I got the yard, and the cops are at the white table, and there was this white dude they called Buck Knife, you know. So when he was in a hole, he's fat mouthing the South Siders. Yeah, fuck you, because like 6 of them jumped on me, beat them all down.
On him?
I didn't know any of this. Yeah,
Okay.
comes out to our yard, so I come out the yard. I go, why are the cops got our table? They go, well, the South Siders just try to stab Buck Knife. You know, I forgot his real name. I go, so what's up? You know, they go,
You
well,
know what's up.
they go, they're skinheads. They're on their own.
Oh, really?
I go, well, look, man, they're white.
Yeah.
So if they jump, dude, we're outnumbered like 100, you know.
We always are.
So I go, they're white. So if they stand up for themselves, I'm gonna stand up with them.
Right.
I don't give a fuck, you know.
If they're there for me,
And
I'm
I
there
go,
for
if you
them.
think they're gonna just jump on them, you're mistaken.
You're right.
So I
Yes,
went over to the
absolutely.
building, right, and it was like there's a whole, you know, they got the roadway and then the building, so a whole wall of Southsiders. I'm going, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
So I got my hot pot, right, in a bag, and they rushed us. And I told this dude, hey, just put your back to mine. So I thought he had his back to mine, but he started fighting and went off somewhere else. So they rushed us, and I swung that fucking bam, bam. Then I just started, you know, and what my strategy was just boom, 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 boom. They started hitting me in the back of the head with a cane. Man, that's when I knew that dude peeled out. But it,
Yeah, that's when I talked
I
about
like
strategy.
13 dudes jumped on me.
We were looking for each other's backs.
What's up, Big Mick?
And keep an eye on the gunner, man. Make sure we're not in the line of the gunner.
We're minus of the honeymooners. Only better. That's right, Big Mick. Yeah.
I mean, real people would.
Yeah, so rides are a motherfucker, dude. The thing in a ride is to keep moving. Just bing, 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 bing. Now, you know what? I hit these, they're kids. You know? I hit them, bing, bing, bing. And they'd run. They'd peel out, go somewhere else. Then I'd spin, bing, bing, bing. I was in like 90, 92, or what was that? 90? No, that's like 2002. So I was like 40. That's still pretty young, you know? I was slinging, move around pretty good, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was fun. It was
Yeah.
actually kind of fun.
So
I had these big lumps on my head, right? So I go in the day room when, you know, they put everybody down, they send you in building, and they had all these MTAs in there. And they stripped us down already. So I go in there, the guy goes, all right, strip down. So I had bumps on my head. And if you got any wounds, that means you were involved in the riot. You're going to get a write-up.
Exactly.
You're going to get a write-up.
A lot of times
disciplinary.
you go to the hole.
You might go to the hole.
You go to the hole.
The MTA's at a table. He looks at me and goes, all right, strip down. So I take my shirt off, and he's looking down. He's got his head down. I peeled down to my butt naked, and I put my hands on my hips, and I'm standing in front of him with my dick and my balls. I go, and he looks up and says, come on, man. I meant down to your boxers. I got my dick hanging out. Because I don't want him.
Yeah, looking at your head.
I don't want him to see my head.
Okay, we done here.
He goes, you got any wounds? I go, nah. I goes, get out of here. So I didn't get a write up, you know? It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funnier than shit. It was funny shit, dude.
Yeah, when I was in the county jail, I've gotten 2 riots, and they are kind of fun.
They're kind of fun, huh?
Because when it's
Especially
all
when you're
over
young.
and you're still in one piece,
Yeah.
right? And then you're laughing about it, you're talking about it.
Yeah. Yeah, my cellie was this youngster, Bobby. He's a Mexican dude, but he grew up around whites.
Right.
I'm Spanish. I go, motherfucker, you're Mexican.
Right.
So what? He grew up with homies, you know, white dudes. And he goes, man, ooh, and they're talking about it and what went through in the riot and shit. But yeah, I had some big ass bumps on my head. I didn't even feel it when it hit me with a cane. This one dude had a cane, he busted it over my head, and it was across from me. On the tier, I could see his cell. He would look over at my cell. I knew he hit me with a cane, you know, but we come out, it's like, you know, what are you going to do? You want to keep it going or, you know. So we had 2 riots there, actually. So after the first one,
Tracy?
no, in Lancaster.
Oh, okay.
Dude, the first one was 120 to 11. The second one was like 95, 100 dudes to about 17, 20 guys. We're outnumbered bad. So after the first one, we come out for showers, right? And I tell all the white dudes, like, hey, you want to make this stop? They go, yeah. I go, when we come out, we'll act like everything's cool. And then after about 2 weeks, we'll just start stabbing these dudes. Education, the yard, PIA, laundry everywhere, kitchen, wherever you're at, day rooms. Like at 10 o'clock on a certain day, we'll just start stabbing them. We got to kill about 10 of these dudes. They go, yeah, you know. So when we come out, I go, you guys got knives? You're all ready to go? We're going to kill some of these motherfuckers. And they go, oh, man, you know, I go, it's the only way to stop it. We got to kill some of these dudes. We got to kill at least 2 or 3. We got to stab 10, 20 dudes. They go, man, you know, a lot of guys owe money and we ain't paying our debts. And I go, dude, I don't even use drugs. So, and they jumped on some 52-year-old man. I was younger then, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, you know.
Yeah, they do that in Solano.
Yeah. And I go, so you guys are good? They go, yeah, we're good, bro. You know, we had it coming. I go, I didn't have it coming.
Right.
You know, I go, fuck you dudes. Next time it happens, you're on your own. Fuck you. That really pissed me off because I want to get with it, you know.
Yeah.
And that's the generation that has prison now.
Well, it's, you know, you got these dudes who are dope fiends. When I was working in the kitchen,
Yeah.
When I worked in the kitchen,
I wanted to get with it though, dude.
You know,
I wanted
hey, listen,
to do some shit.
you had the blacks looking out for blacks,
Yeah.
the Asians looking out for Asians, the Mexicans looking out for Mexicans, and the whites looking out for themselves so they can get high.
Yeah. Yeah.
That used
Like
to
with the Southsiders, right?
And one like that in New Folsom.
It's like if you're not with the fucking program and you're not like down with the homies, and they'll stab you and send you on your way.
Yeah.
Like I remember being on a bus ride, man. We picked up these black dudes from Calipatria. I forgot where we were going. I think we were going to Corcoran. Like, yeah, the Southsiders were stabbing. They were talking that the Southsiders were stabbing all their own. And what they were doing was getting rid of the weak ones.
Yeah.
They were getting rid of all the weak Southsiders. And the black dudes were like, you know, so once they were done getting rid of all the weak Southsiders, then they were going to kick it off with the blacks. See what I mean? But white dudes are like different. They like prey on their own and just me. I want that dope, you know, and it's just it just makes them fucked up.
Stomach.
It makes them
It
fucked
wasn't
up.
like that in New Folsom.
No.
And
no.
when I was
there.
When I was in
I'm
Solano.
talking about now.
When I was in
I'm talking about
Solano,
when we left, you know.
We had a
They were pruning the bush.
we had some guys who had the yard that were good enough to where they knew how to manage. One dude got there from SAC.
Yeah.
And he was beating up all kinds of people. And then he says, now it's your turn. It's your turn. Then he would beat up some more people. And he would
Getting rid of scrap.
And get rid of the scrap, right?
Yeah.
But I mean he was real logical about what he did.
Right.
And he did it for the unity of us.
Right.
Right?
Right.
And so
he wasn't just some dope fiend looking to get a dope sack and get free drugs.
Right.
He was actually looking out for the...
And he wasn't a lifer.
Yeah.
And he'd been whacking dudes up in the high desert.
Yeah.
Okay? He was a good dude. I loved him to death.
Yeah.
And,
so basically, he saw all the white dudes on the yard. And Solano got 6 buildings. Right?
Right.
So all the white dudes on the yard have to be able to live a certain way.
Except the B yard.
And so he was looking out for the entire population of the white dudes.
Right.
To make sure that they could go out to the yard, not worry about some other race fucking preying on you.
Exactly.
And the white dudes would be looked at as strong, solid, right?
Right. And
And
when he
that's
was
what
gone,
Southsiders do. That's what blacks do,
and
Northerners.
and I had a homeboy who I loved to death, who had the yard. He did the same exact thing.
Yeah,
Didn't do dope. He didn't do dope
Right.
at all. So he could run the yard.
yeah. That's what you need.
That's what you need.
You can't have a dope fiend running the fucking yard.
No, you get these guys who just doing it to like dope.
Clean up the yard. No more drug use in a white car. Well, you know that's not necessarily so. White dudes still use dope, but the
Yeah.
thing is, here's
Where's
the
this
deal.
at?
Well, what they're talking about, like you're saying, but like I've been on yards would be like once you go, like if you go in debt over a certain amount, it's like you're getting smashed.
Or either
It's like
you're on deck.
it's like pay your motherfucking bill within a week, or we're stabbing you,
Right.
or you're gonna have to stab somebody.
You're on deck.
You're on deck. Yep. And then when you go to the hole after you make your move, word's going to be sent back there. The only reason he's in the hole is he owed money and he was
Right.
on deck because he owed money.
Right.
So, and then he's getting stabbed in the hole.
Right.
You know, usually. Prison's a fucking savage place, dude.
Savage. But I mean, a lot of
But I
people.
used to go out the yard and laugh at it.
But
you
I
know?
used to see some of them dope fiends that were really good at working people too.
Strong, solid, clean, non-predators. Yeah, you know, yeah, that's right, John, too. When you got a white dude running the white car, say, I'm a shot caller for the white car. He doesn't run around like, hey, I'm the shot caller. All he does is say, hey. I've seen white dudes that, like, run in the yard. I'm like, hey. I would let them know, hey, you're not calling shots on me. Just let me know what's going on. They're like, yeah, cool, I got you. They would let me know, hey, this is what's going on.
Right,
Ooh, you
right.
know.
I was a lifer.
I don't need to be shot.
I was a
caller.
lifer. I wasn't
Right.
getting in debt.
Right.
They knew that my this was my life.
Right.
So
But-
I'm there for the
But
cause. If
those
we need-
dudes that they weren't dope fiends, they had common sense. The yard would run smooth.
right.
Then you go to a yard where some dope fiends running the yard. He wants free shots of dope. He'll have white dudes whacked by other white dudes for other races.
Right.
And I'm like, you know what? Then I go to dudes, I go, like, you know, hey, Joey, come here. Hey, that guy over there, you know, say the guy's name's Bob running there. Hey, Bob, woo, woo, woo. I'll start campaigning against him.
Right.
And I'll get like 5 or 10 dudes and I'll start putting a bug in their ear about Bob.
Yeah.
Whether it's true or not, I'll smut them, do whatever. And then those 5 or 10 dudes will go to 5 or 10 dudes. And the next thing you know, Bob's getting stabbed
Yeah.
because he's done a bad job of running the yard.
Right. I've seen that happen.
You
I've seen people make.
But that's what I would do.
Bad
And then when
calls.
Bob gets stabbed, I seen a couple times when they'd be like rolling out off the yard and they'll look at me like, yeah, I know you.
You had everything.
You did this, motherfucker, you know? Yeah, because I would let them know, too, every time you start doing your time, that's right, so you can get, let's see, so you can get stabbed if your debt is rising, other people's in your car. Oh, yeah, if you owe a lot of money, bro.
Right. Like you may be on a yard and the guy who's running the yard says we have a
Yeah,
$75 or $100 limit.
there's a limit, dude. Because here's the bottom line,
We don't
bro.
want the bullshit.
Interception.
What?
Sid Mitch is practicing Inception in prison. Yeah, just look, bro. If I go out to the yard, I'm like, hey, you know, I go to the black car, I go to the Crips. Yeah, give me $100. I pay him $100. Credit, boom, boom, boom. Then I get like $500-600. I go to Southside. The next thing you know, I owe a whole yard money.
Right.
We're like, hey, this white dude owes us a bunch of money. So if a black dude stabs me or a Southsider stabs, Southsiders don't give a fuck. Because they so many of them, you know.
Right.
They don't really have any respect for the white dudes.
No, but they always came to us and
So,
said,
but they
this
would
guy
say,
owes us money.
right,
Either you
because
handle it or we will.
then it creates a racial problem. So they
Right.
expect the white dudes to handle the guy,
Right. And they usually do.
not me.
Well,
So that's why you don't let white dudes go in debt past a certain
Right.
point.
right.
Now, and when I was in Corcoran, Ricky Ray was my neighbor. This his celly short dog. He kicked him out of the cell. Next thing you know, he owed money because he owed money. Ricky paid it. They took move out. So we got word he owed a lot of money. They were gonna stab him. So we're tier tenders. Corcoran level 4. We go to the door. Hey, bro, they're gonna stab you. You owe a lot of money. It's like a movie, The Horse Whisperer. So it's not smug, it's true. That's right, bro. So we go to the door, right? And Short Dog's he's like, yeah, he's a little stocky guy. I go, they're gonna stab you, you owe money, blah blah blah. And Ricky's like, you know who you owe money to, right? And he goes, yeah, I know. He goes, will you guys help me out? I look at Ricky, I look at him, I go, yeah, we'll help you out. And he's all excited, like, I go, I'll give you a knife and you can stab that dude you owe money to. And he goes, oh. It's like his heart just, oh. He went from all excited, like we're going to pay his debt.
Right.
I go, I'll give you a knife and you can go out and stab that dude you owe money to.
And you knew he wasn't going to do it.
I go, you know who you owe money to. So you know who wants to stab you. And I'm going to give you a knife. You can go and stab me. And he just, it's like his heart just sunk, dude. He locked up the next day.
Yeah.
And he told them where all our knives were.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but some of them. I'm not going to stab another white dude for another race.
Yeah, it used to make me sick that they get a guy out of debt and then
Homeboy said it's not smutting if it's true. That's right.
That's
yeah, true. I'm not gonna pay his debt, and I'm not gonna stab another white dude for another race. I'm gonna give him a knife if he's willing to go stab the guy that's trying to stab him.
Yeah, that's gonna kick off a racial riot, but whatever.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to stab this dude or beat him down for another race. I'm not doing that. But, if he's willing to stand up for himself, hey, fuck. There was a white dude in Corcoran owed to everybody. He owed thousands. I forgot his name. And I knew him in Tracy. I go, hey, bro, what's up? And he knew me. But he put it out there. Anybody comes within 10 feet of me, I'm stabbing him. So I would get right up, hey, bro, what's up? Because he knew I wasn't going to hurt him. And, he knew. I go, hey, what's up, bro? You owe that money? And he goes, yeah. I don't give a fuck.
There's dudes like that, pincushion.
Oh, yeah, but this dude was tougher than pincushion. But how many drugs the prison is, you're putting other people as risky. Yep.
What do you say? When you get in debt, you put other people at risk?
It's survival and self-preservation. You're putting other people at risk when you owe money for drugs.
That's true. It does.
That's right, T-Killer. But, there are guys, now that the prison gangs are out in the main line, there are guys that will kill you.
Yeah.
And like before that,
there was guys that would kill you when I was in there.
Yeah, the guys would kill you. But when I was in Corcoran, they wanted to have a work strike over, they took our blue and red clothing. Well, they had already done it in every other prison. They want to have a work strike. I go, hey, dude, you're going home in 6 months. You don't even have a job. I go, I'm doing life. I'm making $120 an hour. And the warden didn't take our clothes. Sacramento did.
Right.
The legislators took all our fucking clothing and our weights. I go, if somebody goes to work, are you going to stab him? He goes, no, we're going to beat him up. I go, if you're not willing to stab him, it's not going to work. So, fuck you.
Yeah, I didn't. We had a worker strike when they did a split tier yard.
What's up, Big Smitty Kyles? But I remember that, right? And there was this Nazi lowrider kid named Bogart. He's all tattooed. He's a good dude. And he goes, hey, bro, I got a job in the kitchen. I go, yeah. Because I like working in the kitchen. He never had a job in prison. Because I like working in the kitchen and he liked to work out, He was going home in a few years, Because what should I do, man? I don't want to lose my job. And I go, look, bro, this work strike shit's bullshit. They took all these clothing from guy, I told them it's already done deal in every other prison, This is the last one, you know. And I got your back. He goes, really? I go, yeah, I got your back. So he went up to one of these dudes trying to push the work strike, right? And it's the day before the work strike was supposed to jump off, you know, and he puts his fist up. He goes, let's just act like today's tomorrow and I went to work. What do you want to do about it? He goes, what do you want to do about it?
So he had to work.
And that dude, I was standing over here and that dude just looked at me like, he went and shook his head. Because he knew I influenced well, I influenced him, you know. I told me I got your back. If you go to work, I got your back.
And he went to work?
Yeah. Yeah. But he told that dude, just act like today's tomorrow and I went to work. What do you want to do about it? And he put his, you know, like, let's go.
Yeah.
And fuck you, you know. And the Southsiders told me, hey, bro, if we go to the shoe, we got to go to the shoe for a reason, not some bullshit like this. So we're not down with it.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah, I ain't down with it. It's stupid. Now, if it would have been for a real reason, I would have been down for it.
Yeah.
You know, but that was stupid. Or clothing.
Like stretch pants?
Bogart's first name was Humphrey. That's right, Katie Mac. Yeah, you know, so prison's weird, bro, and it's a balancing act.
It is. You have
really
to learn.
is.
You have to learn how to maneuver through them murky waters.
Well, here's the deal. If you're dealing with the guy, you got to learn how to judge people. And I learned really good. My lady trips now because that guy's a piece of shit. And then a month or so, she goes, man, how'd you know? You know, she don't even ask me now. She just knows my judgment's pretty good. But in prison, you have to judge a guy within 5 minutes. Plenty of inmates in there, like some of them, you know, you got to see, okay, this guy, okay, I meet this guy. He's, I don't like what's going on, but will this guy actually, is this guy a killer? Is this guy faking? Is this guy a creep? Is it, you know, you got to judge that person.
Right.
So if a guy's trying to push a line and he's not willing to go the extra mile,
Yeah.
you got to figure that out.
Right.
And I was pretty good at it.
Yeah.
And if the guy's willing to go the extra mile and you're going to go against him, then you got to be willing to go the extra mile.
Right. Because it's going to happen.
Or you got
like a guy I told you about from
or-
Sacramento.
Yeah.
He was all about it.
He was willing, and he was showing people, I'll go the extra mile.
Right. He was putting
He was
in.
setting an example.
Right. He's
You know,
leading by example.
Right. Like my friend in Arizona, he goes, I never ask somebody to do something I won't do myself.
Right.
And I know that for a fact because
My homeboy was the same way there.
he would. My friend in Arizona was in the hole, and back then they had Max B and Max A, so they were selling drugs, sending money out the main line, right? What's up, Big Mick? He said, "You two better get to that casino, brothers. Win some money." That's right, bro. So hey, they're sending money out to the main line to this guy. He's supposed to send it out to get more dope. Well, he was shooting it. So when they came out of the hole, he told this guy, hey, I want you to stab that dude. He goes, fuck that. I ain't doing that. He goes, you're done. And he went and stabbed him himself. So he's willing to do, I never asked somebody to do something I won't do myself. So, yeah, you know.
Yeah, there are dudes that are straightforward.
Those guys are leaders.
Yeah,
you know?
they're leaders.
But if you judge some guy,
and you need somebody like that, and they're non-lifers.
That is a guy you need.
A
But
non-lifer.
also, they got to make the right decision.
Right. That's and they're not always going to make the right decision.
But
There's going to be.
In that case, that guy sounded like he was pretty smart.
He was.
And he had the better interest of the crew at stake. And that's a good
And I love that dude to
motherfucker.
death.
That's a good fucking dude. What's up, Left Lane? Teddy Mac, what's going on?
Uncle Dave.
But, you know, here's the deal, bro. If a guy's pushing the line that you don't like and he's not willing to go the extra mile and you recognize that, all you got to do is press up on him. Tell me, lame, you know, fuck you.
Right.
Or, you know, some kids tell me, show us how to do it, motherfucker.
Right.
You know, like them guys and youngsters in Corcoran, tell that guy to show you how to do it. And sure enough, he went and told me, I want you to stab this guy. And they go, hey, show us how to do it. We'll do the next one. and he peed on himself. And they ran up to me and they go, "Hey, well, it went down just like you said, you know." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" You know. And we told him, you know, and I'm like, "Oh yeah." Then I remembered what I had told them.
Right.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
I told them, you know, they go, "What do we do if this guy asks us to put in some work?"
Yeah. Just like that homeboy of mine when we were in CMC. That little
Yeah.
being led around by the nose. That
Yeah.
pissed me off.
Dummy.
Pissed me off, man.
Yeah,
Don't
these-
listen to them dudes. Let them tell them
Yeah.
you do it and I'll
You
do it.
Yeah. I'll
And,
do
that,
the
and
next
all
one.
them dudes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Dummies. These kids.
God, that kid used to make me so
They
mad.
did
man.
it. They told them straight up. Listen, Corcoran, you know. They go, "Show us how to do it. We'll do the next one."
Yeah.
That guy used to walk the track and look at me like, "You motherfucker."
Right. Right.
I didn't care.
I was in Solano.
I knew he didn't have any nuts.
They had a dude who's calling shots, right?
Yeah.
And he wasn't one of them dudes.
Yeah.
But he had some kid go and stab somebody, right?
Yeah.
Well, that kid got a premeditated attempted murder, got a life sentence, and the dude who called the shot went home.
Yeah.
So, right there.
Yeah. Shit happened in Donovan. There was this kid walking around saying, "How do I make my bones?" I go, "Hey, come here." I go, "There ain't no bones to be made here. Do your fucking time and go home."
Right, you dummy.
And let's see.
How do I make my bone?
Good leaders think things out. Man,
Yeah.
they've done that. And other convicts see this wisdom. That's right. True
That's
definition of leadership via level 4 pension. Yeah, so this other guy got a hold of that kid and he had him stab somebody. He went to the hole. Then he got in a fight in the hole and the gunner shot him in the back of the head and killed him.
Oh,
He was
wow.
going home in less than a year.
Wow.
So I got a hold of that dude that had him do that, and I say, "You fucking punk, you got that kid killed,
Yeah.
and it's on," and he locked up. So from calling a shot to locking up,
Right.
I was mad, bro.
Yeah, look at the, that.
It's in Donovan, weak ass pin, you know what I mean?
Well, look at it at CMC East when you left. They brought in a bunch of dudes that were
Yeah,
kind of with the business,
yeah,
and then they had remember a skinhead named Drew.
I don't know.
He was from that neighborhood, from
Yeah.
that area.
Yeah,
Well, he called a shot on this skinhead. Well, that skinhead had family.
yeah,
Okay, so my homeboy was one of them who put the boots to him, and another dude, and the guy who called the shot, snitched on him,
wow,
even though they were caught.
yeah,
And they put him in New Folsom A yard.
and he got killed.
I don't know, not an A yard. It was a
No.
PC yard.
Oh yeah, AHPC in New Folsom, man.
But my homeboy and this other kid were in the hole fighting a premeditated attempted murder,
Fuck.
which is a life sentence.
The
And
youngster?
he was a youngster.
Yeah,
He was a youngster. And not only that,
where the kid your mom warned you about. Yeah,
they were in the hat
yeah,
because of the dude who they did it to.
yeah.
And I'm thinking, well, he's going to be all right because he was just doing what he was told.
No.
They weren't on roll call. They wouldn't let him get on roll call, but they never PC'd up.
Yeah. Oh, in the hole there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, it was over for him.
Yeah. Yeah, there was a youngster in Tracy last time I was there. He stomped out this guy from Sacramento who used to be a dope cooker and all that. She's in a wheelchair now, but they beat him up and shit. This kid was 18. I go, yeah, that's cool. He's telling me about it. I go, so, that guy was connected to these people. Boom, 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 right? He goes, really? I go, so what are you going to do when you go home? You live in Sacramento, I go, and that guy's people come and get it, and put a bullet in your head over that.
Yeah.
He goes, well,
Yeah.
he just did it because some guy told him.
Right.
But it woke him up. I said, don't ever fucking jump on some fucking buddy because some guy tells you to. And it kind of woke him up,
Yeah.
Because the guy that jumped on was connected to people.
Right.
He was a dope cooker,
Right.
And, it woke him up, But, I hate motherfuckers that use up them kids,
Yeah.
But, there are some good dudes that run them yards, though. Teddy Mac, what's going on? Yeah, you know, prison's not the same, bro. I was talking to homeboy from Dago. What's up, Mick? And you know, back when I first went to prison, we used to have fun.
Yeah.
It was guys in the yard that I got love for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I see them on the street and I
Right.
communicate with them on the street. Now that we're all out, but we had love for each other.
Right.
We had fun. We'd go out the yard and smoke weed and drink sodas and watch the sun go down, or I'd flood the fucking yard and we'd slip and slide in the grass in the hot sun. And prison ain't like that no more.
No. No.
You're not having fun. There's no one on the yards that you can really trust. And
One of the best
You know.
friends I've ever had was half white, half Mexican, right? He's a YA baby. Went to YA at
Yeah.
15 with a 5-month commitment and stayed 5.5 years. Got out of prison, got out of YA, and ended up getting into and he was from Placer County when
Yeah.
this happened.
yeah.
Ended up getting into a motorcycle accident and killing his wife,
Oh, wow.
and they struck him out.
Wow.
They struck him out
That's
for that.
fucked up.
Yeah. So,
But you know,
but me and him had a blast together.
you met him when you got struck out?
Yeah, we were buddies in Solano,
Yeah.
and we became Sullies.
Yeah.
He was a guy we'd cook whiskey together.
But you know,
We had a lot of
it's-
fun
it's-
together.
I don't see having fun in the joint no more. The
Yeah,
fun's over.
yeah,
The party's over.
yeah,
Meeting guys you can make a bond with and really trust and have a love for. And days are over.
yeah.
It's all cutthroat bullshit
A
now.
lot of it is, man. A lot of it
Yeah.
is.
Be slow old rider than dead young one. That's right. Love is good. Treachery is bad. That's right. And it's treacherous in there.
Yeah,
That's bullshit, bro.
no
I don't-
bite unity in a lot of the places.
Yeah. Yeah. There's no unity, period. I think we better sign off so we can go to the
Okay.
casino.
All right,
She might have boned out without us.
she may have. She's
We're going to go to
gone.
the casino and hunt
Yeah.
down my wife because she's down there gambling. Oh, yeah. Party's over. Time to start living. That's right.
That's right.
Well, it's time to party out here in a different way, man. And it's you know, it's time to get out here and enjoy life and true friends. You know, I mean, me and Dave met in the pen.
Yeah,
And I remember him telling me, you know, yeah, when you get out, you can help me get out. And I was like, wow, how the fuck am I going to do that? I'm in the bank by now. That's right, Teddy Mac. But, you know, listen, make your judgments on people solid. Make sure you make the right judgment. Ocean 11 mix, that's right. Tequila, Kenan. Dope sucks, bro.
that was garbage.
You know, make your judgments solid. Make them firm, make them solid, make them correct. Get some good people around you, man. Teddy Mac, you know, get good people around you. You don't need a lot of good people, just a few. You know, like
Even not here.
some of my friends in the bike club said, hey, you know, it ain't about quantity, it's about quality.
That's true.
Make your friends quality. Make the right decisions in life. Don't have guys around you that are going to use you up and look at you as an asset. Have guys around you going to look at you as a true friend, you know? And friendship ain't about what you got. It's about what's in your fucking heart and your mind and all that good shit, you know? And get out there and do it hard. We got to cut out.
Bye, everybody.
That's right, Tequila. We're going to go to the casino, hunt down my
Tequila.
wife. You're going to have to drive.
I am.
Yeah,
Why?
I'm gonna take my van if she's gone. You guys have a good night. We'll see you Wednesday. Get out there and do it hard. Thanks for tuning in. We love you guys.
Good night.
Have a good night, Jason, Teddy Mac, Tequila, guys. Yeah, you're winning, bro. I said you're winning. Big Dave, you're winning. He is
That's right.
winning.
I am winning.
Yeah, exactly. True loyalty is hard to find. That's right. Josh and Az, Zach, everybody. Mr. Wilson View. Dave, find your next wife. He said, find her.
Nice.
Yeah, you know, it'll happen when it happens.
It'll
If you know
happen when it
somebody, hook
happens.
us up.
If you know any good girls, let me know.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Thanks for tuning in. All you guys down in Dago, home dirt, love you.
And those in Cocoa County, Love you.
Don't gas me up. Show up. That's right. Thanks for being a new sub. Corpus Colossum. Much love and respect, honor, all that good stuff. Oh. We love you guys, man. Really, we do. You guys are the Hard Intentions community, family. We love you, man. Hats off. Take care. We'll see you Wednesday night. Get out there and do it hard. Thank you. See you guys later. Let me hit that button.